house flipping can be risky if you don't know what you're doing. Today, some tips on how to make sure your flip doesn't turn into a flop. Jody Johansson is exploring the housing market, looking for a good property to renovate and flip for a profit.
It's a hot market. Everybody is moving here and staying here.
Jody can buy this house for $159,000 and put $70,000 in renovations and sell it for $299,000. A profit of $70,000 sounds good, but the house is not for Jody.
A little bit too much work.
According to Realty Track, home flippers reaped a 30% gross return on their investment during the first quarter of this year.
It's been a study area for the kids.
Amy Bloom's company works with investors, especially the growing number of women who want to juggle business with motherhood.
Renovating houses has worked for me as a mom. I can spend time in the evenings looking at furnishings and finishes and doing some research on the MLS of what sales prices are.
Amy says inexperienced house flippers often underestimate the amount of work needed to renovate a house. They underestimate the amount of cash needed for the job. Another mistake, they hire unreliable contractors and pay them before the job is completed. They overbuild for the neighborhood and they set prices too high.
This is move-in ready. You know you're not going to have to put a lot of work into the house.
The house was purchased for $71,000. They put $34,000 into it, then sold it for $144,000, a $30,000 profit for 3 months' work.
My advice is be prepared and have enough money in the bank that if something happens, that it's not going to bankrupt you.
For potential house flippers, developing a team you can trust can be the key to success.
There's a lot of ways to spend.
And last year, 21% of all the houses that were flipped were purchased out of foreclosure. But that number is dropping, so investors are looking at other ways to buy discounted property to flip.